Have you ever wondered how to tame a wild horse? Wait, think a little. A horse that runs fast, jumps, and does whatever it wants. Now think, your mind is also like that, full of power and energy, but sometimes here, sometimes there. But what if you could train this mind? If you could turn this power into focus? Wait, think a little. Today we will talk about a book that will teach you this, The Power of Unwavering Focus. So let's start this journey with book Bytes AI. It is a cold September morning in the Black Hills of South Dakota. A strong wind is blowing, swaying the long grass, and rocky cliffs are visible all around. This fresh morning air gives you a different energy. We are here to see the wild Mustang horses who live fearlessly in their nature reserve. Wait a moment. Imagine, suddenly, a herd comes rushing up the canyon, bringing with it the sound of hooves and dust flying. The horses gallop in the cool morning air, leaping and changing direction in the blink of an eye. They climb rocks, stand on dangerous ledges, and show off their strength and unbridled energy. It is heartwarming to watch, a perfect combination of power, speed, and freedom. Now imagine if you were asked to ride on one of these wild horses. Just hop on and feel its raw power and speed. Would you say yes? Wait a moment, imagine. Probably not. Even if you are a professional horse trainer. Because this power and energy is amazing, but absolutely uncontrollable, and you don't have the skills to tame it. This is what happens to our mind. Our mind is also powerful and full of energy, but it keeps running amidst distractions all day long. Scrolling through social media, reliving past memories, or worrying about the future. All these make our mind a wild horse. But in this book, The Power of Unwavering Focus, we will learn an important skill, harnessing your mind and turning it into focus. This book will teach how consistent practice and focus can not only deepen your relationships, but also defeat stress and create a clear, measurable, and achievable path to your goals. Just like training a wild horse requires daily effort, training your mind to focus is also a journey. But if you want a fulfilled and happy life, then let's go. Harness this amazing power of your mind. Step into the first chapter of this journey with book Bytes A. Chapter 1. Happiness is a lifestyle, not a goal. Think about it. What is happiness? Is it a destination you reach at some point? Or is it a lifestyle, a way of living every day? In this chapter of book Bytes AI, we will see how focus can transform your life and how it can turn happiness from a goal into a daily habit. Let's start with a story. It's morning. Sarah is standing in her kitchen, half asleep, making coffee, smartphone in one hand, checking notifications and adding coffee grounds in the other. When she sees the time, she hurries to the fridge to start breakfast. Just then, her phone pings, email notifications. There's no smell of coffee, and then Sarah remembers, hey, I didn't even turn on the coffee machine. Frustrated, she presses the button hard, but her eyes go back to the phone. Curious about the new emails, she opens one and reads that her colleague is sick and can't give a presentation this afternoon. Sarah's heart races as she hears this. Her mood changes from frustration to fear. She hates giving presentations. She imagines the team will ask her to step in. She is now on an emotional roller coaster. Frustration, worry, fear. And then her kids come downstairs happily for breakfast. But Sarah is in such a bad mood that she yells at them, hurry up, get dressed, we're getting late. Stop. Feel. She immediately regrets her harsh words. The kids' happy mood vanishes. Sarah thinks, what do I do? I have a million things going on in my mind. The kids will understand. But this morning is filled with frustration, anger, and sadness for her. Now imagine. The same morning, but Sarah does one thing differently. She focuses her mind. Guess what? Early in the morning, after a good night's sleep, Sarah makes her bed first. It's her way of closing out her sleep routine. Then she focuses on making coffee, being very present with every step. She decides not to check. She decides not to check notifications until she gets to the office so she can give her full attention to the morning. She's focused even when making breakfast. She does every task with concentration. When the kids come downstairs, they feel Sarah's focused attention. They feel happy and loved. Their happiness and openness makes Sarah happy too. And the whole family starts the day on a positive note. By keeping this focus throughout the day, every client or task gets Sarah's full presence. She feels energized by her interactions, and she brings this energy home to her family in the evening. After years of following this routine, Sarah feels fulfilled. Her relationships are strong and her projects rewarding. Both Sarahs had the same goal: get up in the morning and start your day. But their results were so different. There was just one difference. One Sarah practiced focus in her daily routines, and the other did not. How can this focus make such a big difference? In this chapter of book Bytes AI, we saw how a simple habit of focused attention can change your life. In the next chapter, we will explore how this focus can become your superpower. Chapter 2. Awareness is distracted, not mind. Think for a second, what is your mind? A huge, powerful machine that is working all the time. But have you ever wondered where this machine is headed? In this chapter of book Bytes AI, we will learn how your mind works and how your awareness, your attention, can control it. Understanding this is like reading the blueprint of your brain. Let's take this journey deeper through Sarah's story. When we talk about focus, it is important to first understand how the mind and awareness work separately. Your mind exists in 3 states: conscious, subconscious, and superconscious. To understand these, we let unfocused Sarah be our guide. The conscious mind is the one that interacts with the world at all times. In the kitchen in the morning, Sarah is making coffee, feeling hungry, and reacting to bodily sensations. For example, if something hot or hot touches her skin, the conscious mind immediately reacts and pushes it away. It acts like an instinct. Then there is the subconscious mind, which is even bigger. It is the center of Sarah's reasoning and logic. It records every daily activity. It decides what to remember, what to forget. Like the core programming of a computer, it recognizes patterns, interprets what is happening, and predicts what will happen next. And then there is the superconscious mind. This is a little harder to understand, because it is beyond words. This is where creativity and intuition come from. Some call it the spiritual mind, core self, or higher mind. It provides profound and transformative experiences. Only this superconscious mind knows what is best for Sarah in the long term. But the problem is that Sarah often lives only in the conscious and subconscious mind. Stop, think. The daily onslaught of information and emotions keeps her superconscious silent. Now comes the point of awareness. The mind is vast, but it is driven by awareness. Think of awareness as a glowing ball of light, which illuminates only a small area and can focus on only one thing at a time. When unfocused Sarah is making coffee in the morning, her body is in motion, but her awareness, that glowing ball, is somewhere else. She is wandering in the news section, because Sarah is scrolling on the phone. When she realizes that the coffee machine is not on, her awareness quickly moves to the area of frustration. Then she reads the email, which says that the presentation is cancelled. Now this glowing ball leaves frustration and goes straight to the area of fear like a rocket. When the kids come down, normally Sarah's awareness goes to the area of happiness. But today she is so tight in fear that she shouts at the kids. And this makes her awareness move to the area of sadness. Think deeply. Did you see? Sarah's mind is in one place, but her awareness is traveling at light speed to different corners of the mind. Now let's look at focused Sarah. She fully illuminates that glowing ball of light with her morning rituals for each task. She doesn't multitask. When she's making coffee, just coffee. When she's making breakfast, just breakfast. When she's with her family, her awareness is completely focused on them. The children feel her presence, and this connection makes them happy. Sarah's awareness doesn't wander into the future or the past, because she consciously chooses which area of the mind her awareness will be in. She's not under the control of outside distractions. We all have this choice. Stop. Feel. In this chapter of book Bytes A, we saw that the mind is a powerful tool, but awareness decides its direction. In the next chapter, We'll explore how we can train our awareness so that it always stays in the right direction. Chapter 3. Get Awareness Back by Quitting Multitasking. Have you ever asked yourself, who am I? This question may seem simple, but the answer holds a deep mystery. Your mind is not you. Your awareness is you. And as long as this awareness is uncontrolled and untrained, your mind is a horse wandering around in the jungle. In this chapter of book, Bytes AI, we will understand how you can reclaim your awareness by quitting multitasking, and how this awareness leads you to a healthier, happier life. Let's go back to that wild Mustang horse metaphor, but this time with a twist. Imagine a wild Mustang horse, running fast, no control, no direction. This horse is your awareness. For most of us, this awareness is like an untrained horse, running around in the vast jungle of the mind, sometimes lost in memories of the past, sometimes in worries about the future. It runs all day, without any clear goal. Stop. Think deeply. It covers miles, but gets nowhere. It gets tired, then it stops. And it is a creature of habit, going back to the same place again and again, even if it is dangerous. Like the swamp of frustration or the cliff edges of unresolved emotions, all these are detrimental to its long-term survival. Feel deeply. This vast area of the mind does not change, but where awareness wanders determines how you experience life. Now imagine the same horse, but now trained. It now listens attentively to the commands of a rider. It moves from one area of the mind to another with efficiency and control. It does not get tired in a short while in panic. The rider takes it to happy, healthy areas. Pause. These areas now become well-worn paths, because that is where the rider often goes. The more this focused horse, your awareness, follows the rider's signals, the more trust develops. This horse no longer runs off into swamps of trauma or cliffs of unresolved emotions, no matter what. But who is this rider? Think deeply. This rider is your superconscious mind, the core that knows what is best for you. It is your source of intuition and creativity. When you focus, this superconscious mind is activated. It moves in a rhythm with your awareness and takes you to healthy, positive areas of the mind. Feel deeply. When your mental energy is channeled properly, both you and your environment thrive. You can stay focused on your goals without unnecessary stress and be fully present in each moment. But this training, especially something as energetic and powerful as your awareness, needs to start slow and steady. Let's go back to Sarah's morning routine. Focused Sarah uses her daily rituals to train her awareness. Yes, some mornings are better than others. She's not perfect, but she sees every daily task and interaction as an opportunity to practice her attention. Her ultimate goal is to keep her mind focused. Dig a little deeper. In this chapter of book Bytes AI, we saw how giving up multitasking can help bring back your awareness, and how your superconscious mind can become your rider. In the next chapter, we'll talk about how you too can start this training. Step by step, your focus needs tracking. Think about it. If you had to run a marathon, would you go for it right after a long vacation, after a weekend full of burgers and beer, without practice? Probably not, because you would get tired in no time and probably quit. Focus is the same thing. It's a skill that takes practice, slowly, step by step. In this chapter of book, Bytes AI, we'll learn how starting small and progress tracking can train your awareness so that you can bring your mind into focus. Let's make this journey practical. To start practicing focus, you need to start small. You can't become a yogi overnight. Think about how many hours a day you spend lost in the rabbit holes of social media or thinking about an old fight, and you lose track of time. You've practiced distraction for years. Now it will take time to practice focus. So make patience your companion and start with a simple step. Make a list, 5 things you do every day. For 5 things you do every day. Example, brushing teeth or talking to your partner while eating. While making this list, write them in order of importance. If your family complains that you are distracted, maybe talking to family should come on top of your list. Now pick a first task and make a commitment. From now on, you will give full focus to this task until it is completed. Whatever task it is, put your best effort into it and work a little harder each time. Let's say, while talking to your spouse at dinner, your attention gets distracted. Then bring it back and double your effort. It will be difficult in the beginning because distraction is your old habit, but with practice, it will get easier. To keep yourself motivated, take a quiet moment after completing a task every day and score your focus. You can use a simple scale. Be 3 points if your focus was excellent, 2 points if mostly focused, 1 point if fair, and 0 if you were distracted. At the end of each month, add up your scores and divide by the number of days you tracked. It may take a few months for your score to improve on the first task, but don't move on to another task until you have a consistently excellent score. Think hard. You get to decide when to move on, but be patient. Just like muscle training builds strength over time, the muscle of focus strengthens with practice. This daily practice and progress tracking trains your awareness so that it stays strong even in the face of external chaos. Suppose you are fully present in a conversation with your spouse. If a misunderstanding occurs, you can calmly ask for clarification instead of reacting angrily. This strengthens your relationship over time. Or, paying close attention while brushing your teeth will make your dentist visits even better. So stay motivated. Even if you fail on some days, your efforts are helping you in many ways. Being honest and patient with yourself, as in physical training, will help on the tough days. As your practice deepens and you spend more time focused, you'll be able to defeat the enemies of focus like worry and anxiety. In this chapter of book, Bytes AI, we've seen that focus is a muscle that gets stronger with small starts and consistent tracking. In the next chapter, we'll explore how this focused awareness can help you tackle life's bigger challenges. Chapter 5. Defeat worry, anxiety, and stress with your focus. Have you ever noticed how one small moment can change your entire day? An email, a thought, or a memory. They can all hijack your awareness, leaving you lost in the jungle of stress and anxiety. But with focus, you can defeat these enemies. In this chapter of book, Bytes AI, we will look one last time at how focus gives you the strength to fight worry, anxiety, and stress with the story of Sarah. Let's get started. Back to unfocused Sarah. It's morning, and she's making breakfast when her phone pings, a work email. As she reads it, her awareness flies from the present to the future in a second. She imagines herself nervous, sweating, dry-mouthed, and stuttering in front of a client. Perhaps her awareness even goes back to an old memory of when she was scared in front of a group as a child. These unresolved emotions flood her mind, and she projects them into the future. Present to future, then painful past. All this happens in a matter of seconds. Result? She becomes overwhelmed with stress and anxiety. Now let's look at focused Sarah. She doesn't read emails until she's mentally ready for work. If she has to give a last-minute presentation, her awareness may wander for a while to imagine terrible scenarios or painful memories. But she brings her focus back to the task and works on it until it's perfect. Stop. Think. Her practiced focus doesn't let her awareness wander, and because of that, she makes wise decisions. Right here, right now, the presentation goes well, and she feels exhilarated. The stronger an unresolved emotion or traumatic memory is, the more it draws your awareness toward it during new stress. For some traumas, there are well-worn pathways in the mind. Your awareness goes there over and over again, wasting mental energy, but nothing is resolved. There are many good ways to deal with this, including therapy and treatment, which help over time, but the practice of focus is also a powerful tool. Let's say you're brushing and your awareness wanders to unresolved emotions or traumatic memories. That's okay. Just gently bring it back to brushing. Remind yourself, I'm okay right now, and keep your focus on the present. Over time, you'll come to trust your ability to brush. It's the ability to keep your awareness away from destructive thought patterns and into the present moment. The same thing happens with worrying. When you worry, You're imagining the future, not focusing on the present. You use negative experiences from the past to predict possible futures, and this exhausts your mental energy. Just gently bring your focus back to the present. This stops the process, and your energy returns to the task that is happening right now. This allows you to respond wisely to what is actually happening right now. Stop. Think. With practice, this has incredible benefits, and it doesn't require you to change your life. Use things you already do. Practice focusing your awareness on them. Over time, it changes the way you live. The more you focus on the present, the more connected you are to yourself, your relationships, and your life's journey. This helps you make the best use of your most limited and valuable resource, your time. In this chapter of book Bytes AI, we looked at how focus can defeat the enemies of worry, anxiety, and stress, and how it can give you a more connected and fulfilling life. In the next section, we all bring together the essence of the book and see how these lessons can transform your life. Final summary. You just heard the summary of The Power of Unwavering Focus by Dandapani with Book Bytes AI. This book gives a powerful message. Your mind is a vast jungle, with many areas, but your awareness is limited. This awareness is under your control, and through focus, you can steer it in constructive, not destructive directions. Think of it like a wild horse. Unless you train it, it will run around. But when you practice focus, this horse listens to your commands, and your life gets a new direction. This journey should start small. Put your full attention and effort into your daily rituals, like brushing your teeth or talking to your family. Gradually expand this practice so that you can invest your mental energy where it really matters. As your focus gets stronger, this practice will reduce your anxiety, overcome chronic stress, deepen your relationships, and change the way you live. Another actionable advice: don't stop. No matter how long it takes, once you're completely focused on your chosen 5 daily routines, don't stop there. Make a new list and choose 5 more daily rituals. Adopt them one by one, slowly, just like you did before. Keep tracking your progress and reflect regularly. You'll notice that the more focused you are each day, the easier it is to figure out your priorities. This frees up your mental energy so you can invest it in the truly important things in your life. This book gives us a simple but life-changing lesson. Focus is a skill that, with practice and patience, can transform your life. Your awareness is your most powerful tool, and it's up to you to control. So start today. One small step, one focused moment, and watch it transform your life. Call to action. We thank you for focusing your precious awareness on Book Bytes AI's content. If you like this summary, support us. Subscribe to Book Bytes AI channel so you can hear such insightful book summaries every week. Share it with your friends and comment below what your favorite lesson was. The subscribe button is on your screen now. One click and you become a part of our journey. See you next time with a new book summary. Till then, keep your focus and keep your life shining. With Book Bytes AI, bye.